In a previous video, we solved a trigonometric question where an angle's domain is given and two additional conditions are given. And using the exact same conditions, we're going to solve the second following questions, which is cosecant of theta plus secant of theta. So to solve this question, we first need to know what is cosecant of theta and the secant of theta. In the previous videos, we have learned that the cosecant of theta is the reciprocal of sine of theta, and the secant of theta is the reciprocal of cosine of theta. So the question is, add 1 over sine theta with 1 over cosine of theta. And to add them, there are no clues we can use with the given, and we can use the given informations or conditions because they don't exactly or directly apply to these questions. So the first thing we can do is we can firstly make them into a fraction with the common denominator. So we can actually add them, and the best way to do it is make the denominator into sine theta cosine of theta, just like we dealt with in a lot of previous questions. So for 1 over sine of theta, you can fix this into cosine of theta over sine of theta cosine of theta. And to get back to the normal 1 over sine theta, all you have to do is cross out cosine of theta from the numerator denominator, and we will get 1 over sine of theta again. And for the 1 over cosine of theta, just like using the same process we used to fix 1 over sine of theta to cosine of theta over sine of theta cosine of theta, that will be sine of theta over sine of theta times cosine of theta. And again, in order to get back to the normal 1 over cosine of theta, all you have to do is cross out sine of theta from numerator and denominator. Now we have a common denominator as sine of theta and cosine of theta, so we can actually add them together. So you will get cosine of theta plus sine of theta over sine of theta plus cosine of theta. But we already know that the term in denominator, which is sine of theta times cosine of theta, is already given as 1 over 4. From the conditions, so we can simply input them or substitute as 1 over 4. And we can also figure out that this cosine of theta plus sine of theta, which is a term in the numerator, that is a value we solved or we defined in a previous question as negative square root of 3 over 2. So you can also substitute it as negative square root of 3 over 2. Now the question has turned into a fraction problem as negative square root of 3 over 2, all of that over 1 over positive 4. And to cancel out the fraction in the denominator, all you have to do is multiply the reciprocal of denominator, which is positive 4, to the both numerator and denominator, where denominator will be cancelled out as positive 1, and in numerator, 2 is going to cancel out with 4 2 times, so you're left with negative 2 square root of positive 3, which will be the value of cosecant of theta plus secant of theta. And then all that we're asking us is if you know that the cosecant of theta is 1 over sine of theta, which is reciprocal of sine theta, and secant of theta is reciprocal of 1 over cosine of theta.